Hey guys, how you guys doing? So top of the morning to you guys, and in this video we're going to be opening a new Upwork account. We're going to be signing up to a new Upwork account. Now, why is this important? It's important because the last time I did a video like this was back in 2021 and around that 2020. And during that time frame, you have to be a little bit more careful with the way you answer Upwork and the rest of that so that you don't get your application rejected. But in modern day, it's a lot more easier. With the rise of remote work after COVID and everything, remote work has been on the surge. So they hardly ever reject your application when you apply for a new account, when you sign up to a new account. Now, me saying this does not automatically mean that, oh, you sign up on Upwork and you start making money. If it was that easy, everyone would be making money. You would not need to buy courses. You would not even need to watch YouTube videos to learn one or two things and the rest of that. You would not need to study. But that's not how life works, right? So let's dive into it. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to come to www.upwork.com, right? So upwork.com on your browser. I recommend, please hold your ears. I recommend that you're using a laptop when doing this, or at least you're using desktop view if you're starting off from your phone, okay? It just makes everything so much easier, especially when you're uploading stuff and the rest. So you click on sign up. Now it's going to ask you to join as a client or a freelancer. Now, you already know you're going to be signed up as a freelancer. But again, you want to read, right? I am a client hiring for a project. You're not hiring for a project. I'm a freelancer looking for work, obviously looking for work, right? So you click apply as a freelancer. I come on this page, it's going to ask you for your name and the rest of that. So let me just use my Igbo name, right? So let me just use Ebuka. I think that should work, right? So Ebuka, and let's put some email and a new email address I've never used here before, right? So also gmail.com. So password, I'm just going to make it really simple. 1, 2, right? So, okay. I don't want to use Gmail suggested password. So let's do something else, right? So password I'm going to use, type now. Hey, type. All right, so let's do that, right? So that's the password. And it says it must have a symbol. This is my issues with passwords, man. All right, so let's do that. So location, Nigeria, obviously you don't want to lie, right? I already did the test for you guys back in 2021, and I would say, sure, if you change to the US or this thing, you can't change to the US. If you change to like Canada or any other country, you might get more replies, that is for sure. But your filing and taxation will be a problem, especially with all these new taxes they've added, which is also there. And also, you're going to right? You're also going to, and when it comes to time for you to actually get on the video call with a client, you're also going to have more problems because your time zone and your time zone is not working, your background and your background is not working. So there's no need for you to master changing your address. People will hire you just fine using your Nigerian profile. I have students who have done over $30,000, $40,000 using their Nigerian profile, right? You just need to know exactly what you're doing. So send me helpful emails to find rewarding work and job leads. If you want that, you can go ahead and go with that. Right? Personally, me, I've unticked it, but me, I've gone far in my career, right? But you might want to study some things. It gives you some insights, actually. Although, maybe 9 out of 10 emails they'll send to you would not be helpful, but that one could give you an edge or give you a new idea on how to go about it, okay? So let's continue. So you click on create my account, and then we wait. Loads, right? So I'll just save this. Maybe I get a problem. So they've created, so now you've created your accounts. Right? So now they're going to send you verify your email. So I'm going to go on the phone where this email is logged in and verify it. Okay, so let's see, how does that work? So just click on verify email, and I think I'll be asked to log in again. Right? So I think I will just copy the link here. So I'll copy it and post on my Telegram. So sorry, this is going to take long, right? Because I'm not going to edit it. So you can fast forward this part. I'm not going to start editing this video. Okay, so I'm going to take the link, the verify link from here. I've copied it, and I'll paste it on the next browser, right? So I can verify my email, paste and go. So I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me just make sure that you guys can see it and share my entire screen. Okay. Right, so share my entire screen. Where's my screen? Where is it? Yeah, so let me share that so you guys can see it. Let me be sure. All right, so you guys can see it. So now it's time for me to create a profile. right? This one is basically the same thing as the previous listed, right? It's basically the same thing as the previous video I've made, and it's on my YouTube. You can find it. All right. So it's going to tell you, hey, Buka, ready for your next big opportunity. Answer a few questions, start building your profile. Right? Apply for open roles or list services for clients to buy, get paid safely, and know we are here to help. Right? So they're giving you a testimonial to get you started, right? So you can either skip this right now, from what I can see, right? Remember, I told you this is the first time I'm doing it also, so I'm showing you guys how to go about it because it's really simple. You can either click on this arrow button right here and skip this, or you can get started, right? So personally, I would say let's get started because I want to show you guys everything. So let's do that, okay? So let's get started. A few quick questions first. Have you ever freelanced before? I'm brand new to this. I have some experience. I am an expert. I'm going to go with I am an expert. You go with I have some experience. I have some experience because obviously you already got a course or you've already studied a little bit about it before you're signing up on Upwork. That is very important, right? Now, I am brand new to this. I don't really recommend it when you're signing up for any of those kind of things, right? So now you can also, remember, you can also skip this from now, but you always have to come back to it if you want to make your profile standards, right? Now, second question says, got it. What's your biggest goal for freelancing? Different people come to Upwork for various reasons. Want to highlight opportunities that fit your goals, blah, 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 blah. To earn my main income, to make money on the side, to get experience for a full-time job. I don't have a goal in mind yet. Now, I don't know why Upwork is asking all these plenty questions, man, because they didn't ask all these ones before. So as usual, you can always keep it for now. But I'm going to show you if I'm going to put this logically, and maybe want to think in the direction of what Upwork is thinking and maybe how it will affect the algorithm and the type of jobs that they actually show to you. What I'm going to think is, I don't have a goal in mind yet. I feel like this is the best one here. So you get the general of everything, right? You could also say to get experience for a full-time job and to make money. I think all of them are good answers, basically, right? I think all of them are good answers. But I'm going to go with this because reading it out loud now, they are good answers, right? And you click on next. Now, how would you like to work? I like to find opportunities myself. I'd like to package up my work for clients to buy. Now, this is either if you want to list your work, like profiles, or you want to list your gigs, like Fiverr or the rest of that. So you can, I think you can think two here, right? Yeah, you can think both. I want both of them, right? I'm open to contract to hire opportunities. I'll later explore full-time options, listen, right? Okay, thank you. Keep an eye on. So next. Right? So you can skip all of that, right? So now we say, how would you like to tell us about us? Import from LinkedIn, upload your resume, fill out manually, 15 minutes. So we're going to fill out manually. Okay? If you have a good LinkedIn profile, you can import from LinkedIn, but at the end of the day, you're still going to have to edit things manually by yourself. So you also want to consider that. Now, add the title to tell the world what you do, right? Software engineer. So basically, I'm just going to put direct response copywriter. Because that's what I do, right? Response copywriter. Or I could put direct response marketer since it's more general, right? Next, add my experience. If you have really the same, blah, blah. We're going to skip this for now because you already know how to add experience, right? I've already shown you guys how to sign up on Upwork. I'm just going through all this to see if there's anything specific that can give you guys more insights on this video, okay? Clients like to know what you know. Add your education here. So you add your education here. Again, I've already addressed this in the previous video, right? Looking good. Tell us which languages you speak. So you want to choose just English, right? Your proficiency level, you want to put it at the highest, basically. Fluent, right? Okay, you don't put it that. You can put it at native or bilingual, but you say, I speak fluent is also good, right? Okay, actually, let's go with native or bilingual. I speak this language perfectly, right? So the next one, although I interact with a lot of you, and I swear, most of you are not as native or bilingual when it comes to English, right? So, but still, put it, don't worry. I trust that we speak English better than most countries out there. That's there, because English is not our native language. So we try a lot, right? Nearly there. What work are you here to do? Right? So you enter your skills, enter copywriting. It should start coming up with suggestions for you. Copywriting, right? So I choose email copywriting, and let me choose email and newsletter, right? So let's keep going. Email copywriting, right? You choose as much skills as possible. Now, I know I've mentioned this before, but please remember, the skills that you are choosing here, it's also these skills. Now, when you go to apply on a job, when a job is posted, you see that sometimes the skills are listed down there. that listen. So this is going to affect how the algorithm shows you jobs. So you want to make sure that it's really close to what you do, and also branches, some of them also branches out to a general encompass of things that you could actually do. So let's say you're an email copywriter, but you don't have a problem writing sales pages. You also want to put sales page copywriting, you want to put the general copywriting, you want to put email newsletter, email campaign, all those kind of things around so that you can actually see them. Okay, so I'm going to choose 1, 2, 3, 4. That's too small before they reject my list, right? So you want to put at least 10. Email campaign. Let's do marketing. Market research. No, let's see this. Just basically marketing, right? Writing. You're gonna put, let's see what we have under copywriting again. Sales copywriting, technical copywriting, sales funnel copywriting. Let's do that sales funnel copywriting. Right? So we take that sales funnel copywriting, right? Sales funnel building, blah, blah, blah. These are all skills, right? So we'll go. Now, the next one, you want to write an overview, right? And I gave you guys a very good cheat code on how to get an overview. Let me show you again. Now, guys, please take me seriously. Don't go and start copying somebody's own verbatim. But if you are a complete newbie, here is exactly how you can get really, 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 really good overview, right? So they've given you one blah, blah, blah example here. It doesn't really matter to us. Here's what we're going to do now. We're going to go on Upwork again. Upwork.com. Hopefully it's not going to automatically log us in, right? So we'll go on Upwork.com on this part. Let it load up. Now, what we're going to do here, it's logging us in. Fucking hell, right? That's why I hate Google Chrome, man. Just take me to Upwork.com. Why are you taking me? Or did I? Yeah, Upwork.com. Let's see. Maybe I mistakenly put on that link. It's still taking me to the same fucking place. All right, let's do this. I'm going to open an incognito mode. How do they open new incognito window in this thing, right? All right, so since I'm sharing my screen, you guys can still see this. So we go on Upwork.com right here. Good. Now we're going to search for talents, right? You know, if you see the search bar, you can see this toggle here. You can toggle it and search for projects, you can search for jobs, you can search for talents. Let me show you guys something real quick. Let's put copy. Let's see if it will ask me to sign up first. Copywriting, copywriter, or jobs like that, right? So now that's for jobs, right? Now, you see all these things right here. I told you when you see a job posting, you will see skills listed here: Facebook advertising, Instagram, Shopify web development, copywriting, English content writing, creative writing. Now, these are the skills that the person who is putting out the job places there. So you want to make sure you want it to rhyme as much as possible and is relevant as much as possible to the skills that you're putting on your profile that you can do, even when you're creating your other profiles, okay? So that's exactly what you want to do. And basically, so that's how you find this. Now we're going to switch to talents so you can get a good overview on exactly how to go about it. All right. So now if you put copywriter or copywriting, copywriting, let's do that. Okay. So when you put that, now you can look at other people who are copywriters and look at what they've written on the profile overview. And you see this person has earned over $100,000, person has earned over $100,000, blah, 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 $50 per hour. And what you're looking at right here, okay, so if we click on this profile, right, Upwork will allow us to stay on Upwork website, right? So let it open. This is their overview. Hey, before we get started, this is their overview, right? I want to make sure that we're on the same page. We want to work with someone who will prioritize your goals, never settle for mediocre work, actually communicate with you. Great, so we can move on. I get absolutely nothing from misleading the clients and falling short on the project. It baffles me how, but this one is just attacking other people. Yes, it works for them actually, right? So basically, what you want to do here, you want to read, you want to study at least 2 to 3 or 5 or 6 or 10 of this and come up with your own. You can cut and join and the rest of that, but don't go and say, Walter said we should draw inspiration from there. You now do like this, copy everything here and go and paste. Upwork will block your account. It will block you, block your IP, block everything. It's not what I told you that one. No, that's not what I taught you. I taught you that you should draw inspiration. Inspiration, not let me tell you one of the best things you can do in this life. You can copy from other people, not copy verbatim, but basically draw inspiration from what other people have done and what they've been able to achieve. The reason some of you got into freelancing today is because of what I've been able to achieve. It's because of what you've seen my students have been able to achieve. So if something works, you know it's okay. If you tweak it a little bit, it will also work for you too. And that's how life is, right? So this is Upwork profile. We can go to his copywriting profile and add an email copywriting. And he's still saying the same thing. Go to his sales and copywriting profile, still saying the same thing basically, right? But these are different work profiles that you can create for your other jobs. That's I did the Upwork course basically. Because I'm making this video specifically for my students, but I'm going to post it on my YouTube generally so everyone can actually also go through it. So you just draw inspiration from that. There are other people there, apart from Michael. There's Rob W. So we click on this, right? We see what he wrote, right? Okay, he's just posting his testimonials, which is on that good way of writing overviews. Working with Robert is the blah, blah. If you have a testimonial, you can do that. You can also come up with a testimonial on your own and just put one kind of name, right? If you put my name, I don't mind, as long as you don't go and start lying or making all these plenty talks, okay? So conversion copywriting that gets you results, blah, 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 blah. Proven methodology. I based my writing on proven highly effective CRO, blah, 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 blah. So this is basically, he's basically addressing the work that he will be doing for clients, right? The work that he has done for clients, the work that he does, and how it's going to be relevant. Now, one thing I'm going to tell you is after you've highlighted, because you're from Nigeria, one of the first things you want to highlight, please remember, I've covered this before, but I'm going to just do it again, is you want to highlight that your time zone is not an issue, that you speak English fluently, well, very well, and you want to make sure that that thing you said reflects on your profile, right? Highlight these two things because these are the things that will be going through clients' mind when they want to hire you, especially the ones that are not that advanced or the ones that are hiring from Africa for the very first time. So you want to make sure that you do that. And you go ahead and talk about copywriting. If it's copywriting, you go ahead and talk about UI, UX design, and the rest of that. Now, if you're a copywriter, this is simply what you want to do. Don't start getting confused. If you're a UI, UX designer, go back to the search bar, do the same thing. Draw inspiration from there, use it to craft yours, right? This is the fastest way to do it and the fastest way to get one that is working because you're already copying from people who are already working. I did not say copy verbatim. I said edit things out, a lot of things out. Just maybe switch it, right? Switch the position and the rest of that. And don't start putting words verbatim. Take this one example now. He said he's a CRO expert, which is conversion rate optimization expert. I need help with the overall flow of your page. Although I'm not a designer, I can suggest landing page, website layout, optimize for conversions with all the proper sections, blah, blah. So it's basically exactly what he can do, right? Now I can say, instead of putting CRO expertise, I'll come here and change it to conversion rate optimization experts. I help clients optimize their sales page by suggesting meaningful designs and meaningful tweaks and putting words here and there and psychology this that would help them point out and help their customers, help them retain customers and help their customers stick more to them. Do you see that? It's as simple as that, guys. So you switch this entire thing. It doesn't look like I even drew inspiration from here. That's exactly how you're going to go about it. And at the end of the day, you want to be like, want to work with me? Send a DM. I'm online. Message me, invite me, or make an offer. Simple as that. You want to make sure you put that call to action there, guys. So that's what you want to do. So you find something like that, and you put on your profile. So so that's basically what you want to do, right? There are different ways you can actually do it, and you can keep searching and searching and searching and searching. And then you can go, if you want an online business, generate at least blah, blah, blah. This one is really filtering out and generate at least $10,000, then this is for you, right? So let's just, I'm just going to take, we're going to take this, don't worry, because remember, I'm just doing this sharp, so we can get on with it. So we enter your top skills, blah, 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 blah. And no, let me just write this from scratch. Okay, so I've shown you guys how you can draw inspiration from that. Now let me write this from scratch. Need a copyright. This is not really me. I'm just thinking of it off the top of my head. So don't take it as one of the best things you've seen. Okay, it's just off the top of my head. Need a copywriter that can help you, that can help you get conversions on your email campaign, on your email campaigns, right? Or maybe your entire marketing funnel as a whole. Marketing funnel as a whole. So there's not going to be any punctuations here. It's going to be a bunch of nonsense. So guys, please take note of that, right? You need a copywriter that can help you get conversions on your email campaigns, or maybe your entire marketing funnel as a whole. Then you are at the right place. Then you are at the right place. My name is Ebuka, right? My name is Ebuka, and I am a direct response copywriter for brands that sell via email. I speak English fluently. So you want to find the way I put it. It's not must put it the blatant way I put it, right? I speak English fluently, and working at your time zone will never be an issue for me, right? I get deadlines done. I get deadlines done yesterday. So you want to also deadlines done. Done yesterday, right? Here are the services I can offer, or here are the businesses I can help you with. So here are the services I can help you with. Here are the services I can help you with. I can help you with. Okay. So yeah, I get deadlines done yesterday. And like I said, I'm typing plenty nonsense, plenty gibberish. So make sure you use Grammarly or anything, right? Grammarly, rest, I beg. So you want to do that when it's time, right? So yeah, this thing. So yeah, it's like I help you with. You now put it email copywriting. You can just list them out either like this, or you can do it the way the other person did it. Email copywriting. But you put as an email copywriter, I can help you, blah 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 blah. Right? You put the next thing, right? Blah 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 blah. You put that one. If it's for content writing, same thing. I can help you with SEO and the rest of that. If it's for technical writing, same thing. If it's for anything more technical, you guys should know this thing because it's related to the field of what you've studied in your course and the rest of that. So you have an insight of what it is you're actually helping the client achieve. Blah 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 blah. So you just put that on and on and on and on. Then wanna work with me. Don't put wanna work, just put do you want to work with me? Do you want to work with me? Put it full English, I beg. Don't start abbreviating for them, okay? But let me just write this one. Wanna work with me? Send a DM. Send an invite. Send a DM or an invite. I'm online. I'll be able to take your order. And available. Let's just stop it at that, right? You're not ordering food. Now, that send a DM, I would actually change it and just change it to send a message, okay? Just in case it's one 50-year-old that doesn't know what DM is, because it actually exists, okay? So we do that, we've written our profile overview, blah, 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 blah. The next thing they're going to ask me to choose a picture. I'm not going to choose a picture here. What are the main services you offer, right? So then you start going through this, right? You can search, let's see, anything related to your field. Okay, so yeah, you put writing, so sales and marketing, copywriting. Okay, so that's you can put content writing. If you do editing and proofreading, you can do that, right? So you don't do any of that. So you look into sales and marketing. You go here, you click digital marketing, PR, brand strategy. You look here, you look at writing, blah, 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 blah. You go through all of this and find any relevant ones that you can put. And then you go next, right? Now tell us your hourly rate. As a rule of thumb, $10, $8, $8 to $10 is always a good place to start from. You don't want to appear too cheap. You don't start putting $5 per hour, especially since you're from Africa. And the reason I always tell you, if you want to do it, that's fine, but make sure you switch it after your first or second job. Because if you have like 3 jobs and they've just been paying $5, $10, people are going to find a harder time paying you higher amounts because they will feel like, oh, other people did not pay you this amount. Why should I pay you these amounts? Blah, 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 and the rest of that, okay? So personally, I will always tell you go with $10. You can't go wrong with 10. Oh, my laptop keyboard, the one is not working. So I guess I'll go with 4. 4 is not working. Okay, now we'll go $5 per hour, right? Oh. So we'll put that, right? So we do that. So okay, the service fee, they're showing you how much they will take. So this is how much you'd actually be making. You kind of did that, right? So next, add your little photo and location, blah, 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 blah. So you add your date of birth, you add you already have your country here. You can always change it around here, which is very good actually. Okay, you can change it around here if you're in another country. You can put Rwanda, that also works, right? But when they ask you for tax, don't come and call Walter. That's my own. That's my entire advice on this, okay? Street address, zip code, blah, blah. I'm not going to be putting all of this. So once you put all of this, they're going to ask you to review your profile, then you complete and you publish your profile, and then you're good to go to use Upwork, and you'll be able to use the main Upwork platform, okay? So that's all I wanted to show you guys on opening a new Upwork account without you having any issues. Like I said, there was no much changes made. A lot of people told me, Doctor, this is not the one you showed me. So far, if you watch the two videos, the one from 2021, you can scroll back on my YouTube channel and you watch this particular one, you will see that the only part that changes is asked you, do you want to work as a, are you signed up as a freelancer or as a client? And then those particular questions were asking, are you new to this and the rest of that? Those are common sense questions, okay? And I'm not trying to be demeaning on anything, but if you can't answer common sense questions by yourself, you're not really going to go far in this online business thing of ours. Even when you said, okay, I've made a lot of money from freelancing, let me invest it in another business and the rest of that. If you can't answer common sense questions, it's going to be a little bit difficult for you, okay? So with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. Have fun, take care of yourself, and I wish you a fruitful day and a fruitful year.